recently shared information about this website with another Chinese learner, and I thought to also share it with you guys. I've only ever used one of its free features, but I did recently discover a few things that I will share with you. So this is the main face of the website. It looks like a bit mess, but it's not too hard to navigate. So it does give you a little blurb about what the website is and what it has, and then some of the benefits and features that it has. So you can create flashcards. It does give you an example of what the Chinese English dictionary looks like. It does have puzzles, which is something that I recently discovered. And you can actually create your own puzzles. You can create your own flashcards, which I didn't know you could do. And then you can also create your own writing worksheets, which is really, really cool. You can create sentences in English, and then you can work on the Chinese translation or vice versa. So it's a really great website where you can customize your learning. And I think it's really good. So typically how I've used it is in this way. So if I'm looking for a specific word, in this example, it's 喜欢. And then you type it in. I use the Chinese word, I guess, the Chinese characters, and then this page pulls up, and then it gives you all the ways that the word is used. I click on that little movie thing, and this is what I love about this website. It's just it tells you how to actually write out the word. So this is the stroke order. This is the main use for me. I think it's super valuable, especially for class. If I know a word, but then, I just don't know how to write it in the correct stroke order, I just use this website. Now, these are some of the things I discovered today, that you can create your own worksheets. You can create your own puzzles, like I was saying. You can create different types of things just to customize your own learning. So it makes it a very valuable resource in that way. So when you scroll all the way to the bottom, it does tell you how to create the actual worksheet. So you just follow those instructions, and then I guess you'll be good to go. I did discover recently that there is a section for handwriting practice. So it's kind of like this area right here. I think they just do a word a day, but there is a game that you can play. So in this game, it brings up various words, and then you just trace out the characters to practice your writing. The words are HSK1 level words, so they're super easy, but I think it's great to get familiar with some of these words because they're very, very common, and you'll see them a lot throughout your learning as you advance to higher levels. So I think it's a great game. Definitely check it out. I think it would be better played on an iPad or a tablet. I was using my desktop and I don't have a mouse. So if you have a mouse, I'm sure it will work out great, or better yet, use an iPad or a tablet. So the next portion of this is flashcards. I did mention that you can create your own flashcards, but it is not a free feature. This flashcard is one that is generated on the website itself. I imagine that if you really want a copy of that, perhaps you can screenshot it if it allows you to do so. I didn't try. It does offer you a lot of words. I think those are very valuable words. I was looking through them. I'm like, oh, it'll be nice to actually have these. So I think you could possibly copy and paste them into your own flashcard app that you currently use if you have one. But if you do end up paying for this, I think it would be really great to have if you can create your own flashcards, if that's how you learn vocabulary. So this is just me scrolling through, maximizing it, because I was quite amazed about the word ben. I didn't know it was an adverb meaning originally. That's interesting. I learned something new today. And then, it just gives you different words and what they mean. So really great to learn vocabulary. This is another great feature that I found. It's called a Mandarin tool drill. So it gives you various words. So you can either choose single syllable, two syllable, multi-syllable, and then you'll click play, and then you have to pick whether what you heard was the first tone, second tone, third tone, or fourth tone of the word. As you can see on the bottom there, where it says last played, and then different words come up. So you have to make sure that you pick whichever tone that you heard. I thought that was really great, and I think it'll be a really great practice, especially if you're just starting out with your learning and getting familiar with hearing various tones. However, I did mention you can pick two syllable or multi-syllables. That is not a free feature. Only the single syllable one is free. The 2-syllable and multi-syllable, that's a paid feature. So when you sign up, you actually have to pick a membership. They have different memberships, but I'll show you guys what that looks like later. So the second best thing for me after the learning the stroke order is the dictionary. So the dictionary tells you what the word is, what it is in pinyin, what the radical is, like in the game. I don't know if you noticed that on the side. And then, I guess the antonyms, parts of the word, all of that, because different characters will have different parts or different I don't know, like parts of the speech. And yeah, super useful. It'll tell you if it's an HSK level 1 word or 3 or 4 HSK level 4, level 5, that sort of thing. I think it's really cool. I personally haven't used it, but I think it is useful, especially if you're starting out, or maybe if you're even advanced level and you just want to know, I don't know, what the word is made up of and all those other cool features of it. And then when you scroll down, it does tell you the other types of words that have that same character in them, like 日 has 日常, 日期. What else there? 周日. So all of these different words that you would find the character 日 in. So I think it's really cool. Very useful, especially if you want to add more vocabulary words. It's a great way to gain more vocabulary. And finally, this is the sign up page that I was talking to you guys about. So you can't just sign up and then have free access after that. You actually have to have a membership. So this page is just telling you the different types of institutions that access this resource and then the different pay scales that are available. So you can get the paid one if you want, but the free features are really great and are worth it. I hope you found this very helpful, and if you have any other suggestions of any other great resources, be sure to share them with me below. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.